Well, when you're wrong, you're wrong. And I'll say one thing, I was completely wrong with the Ty West people and those people seeing Maxine. My bad. Chase Lehocky here with Blue Futon, going to the box office prediction of July 12th to the 14th, and we have dose wide releases, and one of them I've already seen, and that is Fly Me to the Moon. I highly recommend it. Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson do a fantastic job in this movie. I think it's sweet. I think it's cute. I think there's good heart elements to it about the space race and what it occurs. Woody Harrelson's fantastic in it. This is an overall fun time in the movie theater. Then we have Longlegs. This is an anticipated movie about like the 1990s. I'll say OSI about FBI, Nicolas Cage being a serial killer. So I'm very intrigued by that, and I'm gonna see that Thursday night. So let us see how I did, and what I think is gonna happen next weekend. So like I said in the beginning intro, I was wrong about Maxine. I was wrong about Sound of Hope. Sound of Hope would have been number 5, I think, if it didn't open on 4th of July. Because since it opened on 4th of July, it made like $3 million that day. Yes, that probably correlates to all the special screenings on the 19th of June. But I do think that if it got pushed one more day, it would have made top 5. But unfortunately, it didn't. And for the weekend, it only did $3 million. So again, I think it's one of those niche movies where it was a string of luck for Sound of Freedom. But $3 million isn't bad. It's at like $6.7 million or $8 million right now. So for a low budget movie, not bad at all. All right. So number 5 was actually Bad Boys. I was thinking $6 million. It did 6.5. I was in that 0.5 range. I'll take it. Maxine, I was not expecting 6.7, but it was 6.7. Very close that Bad Boys almost took it from Maxine. So when I look at the other movies, I want to say X did about $5 million. Pearl did about $3 million. So Maxine's about 6.7. Not a big jump that I thought it was going to be, because everyone's saying so many people are into this now. It's only a less than 2 million jump from X. But the question is, what is the long staying power for this one? I don't think it's going to be a lot. I think it'll be lucky if it hits 20 million worldwide. All right, of course, the next 3 are pretty damn simple. Number 3 was A Quiet Place. I was thinking 23.2. It dropped a little bit more than I thought, with 20.6. Number 2, of course, Inside Out 2. I was thinking 29. It was 30.3. I was so close to being right with that one. And of course, Despicable Me, I got that pretty wrong. I was thinking 95.5. It was 75 mil, which was lucky because with Gold Derby, it goes from 50 to 75, 75 to 100, and it was 75 with $9,000 to spare. So I got that. So I only got one wrong. I'll take it because last weekend I was 100% and it did move me up to second place. This might drop me to third, but getting to first, I don't think is possible anymore. All right. For me, top 5. I know a lot of people thinking my third, I'm going to put number 3, is going to be number 4, but we will see how the audience is. Number 5, though, I'm going with Longlegs, 5.5. I do think there is enough people intrigued with this one. When looking at, the numbers of Sound of Hope, Maxine, Bad Boys, I think 5.5 for Longlegs is a steady bet. The best one I can say is Neon's last horror movie was Immaculate, and that did about 5.3 million. So I think 5.5 is a solid opening for this one. Number 4, I'm going with A Quiet Place, Day 1, 12.8. And the reason I'm going with that, I'm going about the 48% drop, or about 45% drop, because that's about the same as Quiet Place Part 2. And it dropped about the same as Quiet Place Part 2, so why would I think differently? Number 3, I am going with Fly Me to the Moon, 15 million. Like I said, I think it's going to be a sleeper hit. I think that there has been a chick flick since, a major chick flick since Anyone But You, if I'm not mistaken. I think this Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson crowd will come out for this one. So I think 15 million is a solid bet. Maybe it's a little high, but I think third place is a safe bet. Number 2 and number 1, pretty damn simple. Number 2, Inside Out 2, I'm going 19 million. I'm going with a little less drop because, Despicable Me 4 came out, and now either families have a choice of rewatching Despicable Me 4 or Inside Out 2. I think they're going to go probably see Inside Out 2 instead. And of course, number 1, pretty damn simple, Despicable Me 4, I'm going 35.6. That's about a 50% drop. I looked at Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3. It was in the 50-ish range, more like 48. But I think 50 is a safe bet for me. All right, quick recap. Number 5, Longlegs, 5.5. 4, Quiet Place, 12.8. 3, Fly Me to the Moon, 15 million. Number 2, Inside Out 2, 19 million. Number 1, Despicable Me 4, 35.6. Let's hope I'm right. Chase Lehocky here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Futontopia. You Blue Futonians, thank you for watching. Great down. Watch us take tomorrow. We can month on New Year for single one of you. And let me know down below if you think I'm cray in the membrane.